Hello everybody and welcome back to Imperator, where apparently pressing the pause break button on the main menu even unpauses the game on the main menu. That's exciting. I just learned that. That's wonderful. So we are here starting a brand new mega campaign. The plan is, of course, to take this all the way through to Stellaris, importing every step of the way, and we will jump ahead to Stellaris if we happen to conquer the world before then. We'll see. I tend to not get in much of a hurry in these mega campaigns, so that's definitely a thing. The question that I have right now is, do we want to include Kerbal Space Program in it, like we did the last one? I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I mean, I do like to have some KSP thrown in. I was actually hoping that KSP was going to win the vote for this particular one, but that did not happen. So here we are in Imperator. Now, the question then becomes, what is our theme? Well, the answer to that is a lot of you guys wanted us to start in Asia. One small problem. Let's go ahead and go into a new game here. Imperator and Crusader Kings don't particularly cover Asia well in their map. You have portions of it, to be sure, but like, look at how little of Asia there actually is here. You've got India, you've got like the Tibet area, you've got like Persia-ish, you've got Anatolia, kind of the Middle East area. You don't have a ton to work with here. And I feel like we just recently did a start in Ceylon, so I was thinking about doing that, but I like the start. Like, that's a really compelling start to me, but it's not, I think, very unique for right now. So instead, we're going with the idea of forming the Ottoman Empire. One small problem with that: the Ottoman Empire doesn't start until like almost 1,000 years in the future. There aren't even the correct cultures in this area right now. So that's a small problem, to be sure. We can convert our culture later, though, if we want to. That is something that we could definitely do. Or we could just go for, like, Armenian and have it be, like, bizarro-Turkey. That could be interesting, actually. That'll make World War I awkward. That's for sure. We could do that. We could just go for Armenian. And we could convert to Turkish later if we want to. It's an option. Let me know what you think about that. But the real problem that I have right now with going for Armenian is it's pretty much entirely in Armenia. That's shocking, I know. But the problem with Armenia is it's right next to a big boy. Right next to a big boy. I generally like to start in a somewhat secluded area, a ways away from a big boy, like Ethiopia did, like Ceylon has. We played as Carthage previously, but that's starting as a big boy. So, yeah, I'm a little bit squeamish about starting this close to a big boy, but I suppose we could. I mean, we don't really see what's going on over here too much. That's fairly large. What do they have for resources? That's a big question right now. Iron within Armenia to start the game. Okay. Well, that makes it viable, in my opinion. We'd probably want to be friends with Alexander's successor states as long as possible. That'd be a pretty major deal for us, in fact. And I'm just completely unfamiliar with playing Imperator in this region, so it could get spicy. We'll see. This could be fascinating. I've also not played Imperator since, when was the last time? Was that the Carthage playthrough? Or was the last time Ethiopia? I think the last time was Carthage. Regardless, there haven't been any major patches, so there hasn't been any huge changes. We're going to be playing on normal. I generally like to play on the highest level of difficulty, where the AI doesn't just get free stuff. That's generally the way I like to go. So we're going to play on normal. We are not going to be playing on Iron Man mode just because for content creation, I don't think that Iron Man mode is very good because there's always a chance of losing the save. And yeah, we're not going to be risking that. But mixed gender rules, we're going to be going with the historical rule set. So that'll be fine. We'll just go ahead and hit that start button. And I guess we're playing as Armenia. I guess I've decided this. Okay, so here we are as Armenia. We have, I mean, oh yeah, levies are a thing at this point. That's right. Militarily, what do we have? 54. That's a pretty solid Armenian levy. The Albanian levy and Cappadocian and Assyrian levy are all pretty garbage, so that's good to know. We do have a free idea slot. What do we want to take right away here? I mean, morale of armies is pretty good. That's for sure. And that's our political influence. Right. I have to remember how to play this. It's been a bit. Ordered retreats. Yeah. I'm not super keen on that necessarily. National commerce income. National slave output. Build cost, build time. Corruption is pretty good. Loyalty is actually really good. But maybe not this early. Improve opinion maximum, monthly ruler popularity gain. That's pretty good too. Loyalty of subject states and country civilization level and monthly civilization change. Actually taking that super early is probably a good idea. So we're going to put that in there. Now, militarily, what are we going to put in? Morale of armies is good. We're kind of landlocked, so shipbuilding cost is probably not amazing right now. And the other is reinforcement speed and morale recovery. Honestly, I feel like just flat morale is the best thing there. So for our civic idea, build cost and build time is probably good. Commerce income is not great. We're not making a lot off of commerce. And then slave output. Okay. I think we're going to go for build cost and build time this early. We can call down an omen. National population growth is a decent one. We don't have any aggressive expansion right now. War score cost is currently not relevant to us, and there's national commerce income here. Again, we're not making much off of commerce income, so I think we go for Huba, the deity of fertility. There we go. Monthly war exhaustion. Yeah, we don't care about that. Wait, is this a passive? Am I dumb? This is a passive, isn't it? And then this is the active. I am dumb. Okay, so state, religion, happiness. What is our religion like anyway? Okay. It's fine, I guess. So there's our state, religion, happiness, and our national population growth, monthly war exhaustion. So we don't want to go for this because it's monthly war exhaustion. Not great. Build cost, it's only 2%. Morale of armies, I actually kind of feel like is the best one to go for here. Although state, religion, happiness is good too, but we'll go for this one for now. That'll get us 5 years of additional morale. Cool. We can afford a new invention, although... Oh yeah, we need to look at these trees. So we have 4 innovations at this point. And where do we want to spend them? Well, we need to look at our diplomatic situation. So I want to take a look at this guy over here of the Seleucid Empire. Specifically, I want to look at the actual empire. And they are not super upset with us. We're in a bellicose stance right now, and we probably want to change our stance, although we maybe want to push up over this way. We could, however, go improve their opinion of us. And we're going to do that immediately. Now, they're a major power. We are also technically a major power. We're on par with them. That feels a little weird. I didn't actually look at whether we were a major power or not. And then, yeah, these guys are a major power as well. Fascinating. Okay, so our ruler is currently unmarried, and we should probably do something about that. These are all within our house, which is a little awkward. Trusting, crafty, humble, and lustful. scholar and loving, and energetic and benefactor. Okay, so... interesting. I mean, we do want to get married. That's definitely a thing that needs to happen right now. And max rivals, enslavement efficiency, yeah. I mean, generally speaking, when looking for marriages in this game, I look for political things. None of these are particularly helpful for us politically, but we'll just go ahead and do this for now. Okay. So, things like Iberia over here. Seems like a weird place for an Iberia to be, but okay. Iberia's over here, and Albania's over here as well. We're going to want to annex Albania probably fairly soon. I want to take a look at our missions here. Pearl of Armenia. Okay. So this will develop the region of Armenia, including embellishing our capital, increasing the food supply, and developing local mining and prospecting for new deposits. That sounds pretty good, actually. The matter of Cappadocia-Taurisa is currently under, or needs to be under Armenian region. So, or under Armenian influence, rather. So this is going to be about conquest. For right now, I would rather build up our internal strengths a little bit. So let's go ahead and start Pearl of Armenia. Cool. So, we need farming settlements in all settlements producing food over here. Okay. So if we look at our buildings here, we want farming settlements, which is this one. Okay. So we'll start constructing that. We don't have enough cash to do all of them, but that's okay. Now, do we want to do military advances? Do we want to do civic, oratory, or religious advances? For right now, the answer is yes. We want to do all of that. Monthly ruler popularity gain is pretty good. Aggressive expansion impact. We're not planning on expanding aggressively immediately. Loyalty of characters is pretty good too. Import value and national citizen output. Citizens are going to help our research progresses. Excellent. That was not the button I wanted to press. Okay. And military provincial investment cost. Army weight modifier is pretty good, actually. Siege engineers and discipline. So I think we're going to go for material science. And then we're going to go for discipline. Excellent. And then beyond that, I kind of want to go for some civic advances here, because I would like to get some of this output here. So we're going to go for right to be heard for the citizen output. Pop promotion speed, huh? Slaves needed for surplus is pretty good, though. We're going to head over that direction, and that will be just fine. Okay, so we've got a couple disloyal characters here. This is a steward and pretender to be the king. Okay. We could always bribe him. And so we shall. There we go. Now then. These guys. Their opinion of us is currently -20, just a different culture group. Okay, so we're going to improve opinions with them as well. For now, we don't want to ruffle any feathers for this moment. Now then, I don't think we have access to any... Actually, we do have access to legions. Fascinating. But we don't have the right laws for that. Okay, so our laws are going to need to be changed, and I need to remember where those are. That's in, like, government? Yeah, in here. So we could start moving down the military reforms. So currently, we have 5% cohort starting experience and 5% levy size multiplier. We could move down, though, and that might not be a terrible idea. This will cost us some stability, and it'll cost us all of our remaining political influence. And eventually we're going to want King of Kings, of course, but for now, that's not really going to be a major thing. We could work on our succession law, but I don't really care about this. Agnatic primogeniture is completely fine, as far as I'm concerned. So the only law that I really think needs to change here is military service. And we're going to go ahead and put this in. Now, that does drop our stability down, and our political influence is gone. Okay. So we are going to begin ticking forward here. And we need to continue to work on our missions. This is currently our biggest thing right here. So this needs to have city status. Right. So this has to be upgraded to a city here. And I need to remember how to do that. Okay. If I recall correctly, that's the maximum civilization level. I'm pretty sure there's a button in here somewhere to upgrade it to a city. Yes, here. That's right. So we would need to make this be a city status, or make this be a city. 2,000 gold and 50 political power. Or not 2,000 gold, 200 gold and 50 political power. So that's the thing that we will need to do. And that's fine. That'll finish up. And we need mines off over here as well. So we need cash for like all of this, right? These guys want to trade, and that'll earn us 0.25 gold each month. We need cash, so that's good. Speaking of cash, I do want to open up our economy tab here. And for the moment, I want to back down our fort maintenance a little bit. And our wages are probably okay as they are right now. I don't really want to have reduced research points. However, how much are we actually getting from exports? I think we'll leave this as is for right now. Our balance isn't as high as I'd like it to be, but it will come up as we work on these constructions. So that'll be fine, and we're going to hope that we get more cash in here pretty quickly here. So that'll be good. Our political influence is, of course, coming up, as is our military experience. And yes, we accept this. Right now, all we care about is cash. We can always cancel these later if we want to. All the trade. All the trade. Excellent. We've over doubled our income. That's really, really good. How much are those mines going to cost us to build? That's what? Out over here? I need to actually double check that in the missions. Yes, over here. So the mines are 160 gold. We have roughly half of what we need, and everybody wants our goods. Fantastic. So that's completely fine, and our legitimacy is drifting down a little bit right now from our negative stability. That's fair enough. And we have a bad research ratio. That's not surprising. The reason that that's happening, of course, is because we just don't have very many citizens. That's something we'll work on. But that's more of a long-term goal. Not really a thing we can do right now. Okay. The fall of the Manawazid family. The Manawazian family have for a long time been an integral part of the internal politics of our kingdom. But where they once drove innovation and exemplified civic duty, they have over time increasingly become associated with complacency and misuse of the authority they hold by tradition. That's not how you spell tradition, but close enough. At this point, few would consider the Manawazid line particularly notable. Okay, so they're now minor characters. Cool. That is fine. Yeah, our legitimacy is only dropping due to our negative stability, which is coming up, and that only changed, of course, because we put in that law. And we're going to want to go down to mercenary contract law soon enough, but we'll be able to raise legions eventually. For now, we're banking manpower. Actually, we're capped on manpower. That's cool. We accept all of this gold that people are offering us for our goods. It is hugely important that we get our economy rolling. So we're going to work on that. That is our primary goal right now. Culturally, we've got all this going on, sure, and religiously, we've got all this going on. I would like... Actually, can we replace this deity here? Actually, yeah. This guy would be a lot better. Yeah. Do it. Our stability decreased. Yeah. That's going to happen. We're going to need to work on our stability. And we can do like pig stabs. That's a thing that we can do. Where is that? Nation overview. Religion. It's in religion. Okay, we don't actually have the political influence for it, so we can't do it right now. But that's okay. I did want to change this over to have that national tax boost, so that'll be good. We're making 4.5 gold per month, which is not amazing. And we're going to work on boosting that on up. If we look at these missions, what are the rewards here? Slave output? Okay. Is this permanent? I think that might be permanent. Cool. And that's just monthly food modifier, which is always going to be useful. We're going to have to choose between bread and circuses or granary of Armenia. That's okay. These two are just going to happen. Well, not really just going to happen, but they will happen eventually. Cool. So we're working our way up with our diplomacy over here. And for the moment, we are very interested in not getting into wars because I want to get this economy online. That's going to be a relatively lengthy process with the amount of income that we have right now. Luckily, we do have iron, so that is great. We've also got some volcanoes over here, which is, you know, maybe less great, but I'm sure it'll be fine. So we are chilling for the moment. Excellent. We are maxed out on manpower at 6958. Our max is kind of fluctuating wildly right now. That's okay. No big deal there. We have unused trade routes in our capital. That's fine as well for the moment. We do want to continue to boost our stability, but it'll get there soon enough. 126 gold. I just want to get to 160 so that we can build our mine over here. That will be very, very important. 160 gold for the mine, and the farming settlements are also 160, I think. We can build them, like, over here-ish. Limited to 1 in any given territory. Okay. Ooh, that's actually quite a bit of food. Can we sell it? We can. We can sell the food. It is a gift for the Armenian people. There we go. Perfect. We're going to sell the food, and we're going to use that gold. That's like, what, 4 months? About 4 months worth of income there. We're going to use that to be able to build this mine faster. So that's a big, big deal. We do have a pretty big reduction on construction costs right now, so we're happy about that. 2 more months until we can build our mine, and that will be great. And this farming settlement will be finishing up as well soon enough. So we should be not having any loyalty issues for the moment. We accept any and all trade offers right now. Literally all of them. 5.45 gold per month now. That is improving dramatically, and that's great to see. We are, of course, going to want to look towards conquering some of this territory up over here, but right now is not the time for that. We accept that offer. Our farming settlement is going to be done soon enough. Now, that's not going to finish this. We need a lot of settlements constructed over here. I probably should have started the mines first, but there we go. We'll build a mine over here. Excellent. So with that underway, this will be this mission 1/3 done. And the next mine will, of course, go here, and then the next one right up here. Excellent. So 160 gold for that. That'll be fine. There isn't a quick and easy way to get gold in the early game in Imperator, is there? I don't believe there is. The way there is in some of them, in some of the Paradox games. Like, I mean, you can do loans in Europa or debase your currency, or you can, like, steal gold from people in Crusader Kings. Or I don't think there's any such thing, really, in Imperator. So, for right now, we're just chilling. And this is fine. We want to get our economy online before we do anything else. That is vitally important for us. And we'd really like if these guys would not declare war on us. That would be nice. That would be very, very, very nice. So for right now, here we are. We're building a mine, and we have 19 gold. These guys have a CB on us. Okay. What is their opinion of us? They actually kind of like us. Cool. I mean, they're Miltech too. We're Miltech 1. And nowhere near Miltech 2. Ahead of time, huh? Okay. Cool. Well, we'll see if they declare on us. If they do, we can probably beat them, right? I'm pretty sure that we can beat them. They're a regional power. We're a major power. So I don't think that they're going to win that fight. But we want to get our economy online before we do anything too major. However, we have a long road ahead of us. There is no doubt about that. It is time to put a cut in here for the very first time, and I'm going to go ahead and do that. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time. Oh, hello, what's this? Oh, we could side with one of these guys or side with neither, and that's exactly what we're going to do. See you all next time.